This is lesson 6 of chapter 4. The first thing we're going to talk about is reciprocals. Some of you may have heard of the word, but we're going to go over it one more time. A reciprocal works for a fraction. So the reciprocal of 2/3 is simply taking it and flipping it. So the reciprocal would be 3/2. So 2/3 is the reciprocal of 3/2. 3/2 is the reciprocal of 2/3. So, just like that, the reciprocal of 3/5 would be 5/3. And reciprocals are as simple as that. Also, the code word for today is buffalo, and he loves reciprocals. One rule when we divide a whole number by a fraction is we need to turn it into a multiplication problem. Well, to do this, we're going to need the reciprocal. So, we look at the number 6 divided by 1/3. We're going to leave it, change it, change it. So to do this, we leave 6, and we're going to change the division to a multiplication, and then we're going to change 1/3. So let's look at this. We're going to leave 6, change the division to multiplication, and we're going to use the reciprocal of 1/3. Remember, the reciprocal is just it flipped. So the reciprocal of 1/3 would be 3/1. And then it's a simple multiplication problem like we already know. We'll turn 6 into a fraction by putting over 1, and we're going to multiply across. 6 times 3 is 18, and 1 times 1 is 1. Remember, we can drop the 1 because it is the same answer as 18. So, our final answer would be 18. Once again, we have 4 divided by 3/4. This is problem F on 307, page 307. So, once again, we're going to leave the 4. We're going to change the division sign into multiplication, and then we're going to use the reciprocal of 3/4. The reciprocal would be 4/3. Remember, it's just this fraction flipped. And then, once again, it's simple multiplication. So remember, we'll make 4 into a whole number, and we're going to multiply across. 4 times 4 gives me 16, and 1 times 3 gives me 3, multiplying across the numerator and denominator. So my answer is 16/3, or 16/3. Now remember, I need to simplify this. So to do that, the top number goes inside the sign, and the 3 goes on the outside. Well, 3 goes into 16 5 times, and we have 15. Subtracting 16 from 15, we get 1. So we are left with our answer of 5 1/3. So our answer is 5 1/3. And that's all there is to it for dividing a whole number by a fraction.